Good afternoon, everyone. It is me yet again, having a nice little Pepsi, a choice of a new generation. This was not a sponsored endorsement by any means. I'm just having a little fun. I'm at the store, as you can tell. It's a little quiet, a little bit hot. My wife has gone into the city to get some paperwork taken care of. The baby has been a little touchy this morning, but things are going smoothly. I did have my chest workout this morning. I try to change up a little bit of my routine. Not even my workout routine, my pre-workout routine. Not a supplement reference, by the way. I have my alarm set at 5 a.m. every morning with the intention of having a cup of coffee and then beginning my workout by 5:30. But when I get out of bed, I've been feeling a little lazy. So I have my coffee, but then I lay down for another hour, hour and a half. And then I go lift after that, which really defeats the purpose of me waking up at 5 o'clock. The reason I decided to do that a few weeks back was because it was so hot here that I could get in the workout a little more comfortably. But if I'm prolonging it, procrastinating, better word, then I'm defeating the purpose. Why wake up so early if, in fact, you're not going to start working out till 7:30, 8 o'clock, which is kind of ridiculous. I say this tongue-in-cheek, but I blame my training client because he had to take a week off, and his training time is 3 days a week at 9 a.m. So on those days, I have to really lift at 5:30, or else I'm not going to be able to do it. Hello. One. Thank you. I'm back. I just had a customer at the store. I don't know if when I hit the end button but don't hit end, if that makes sense. I'm pausing this, or you're getting a little non-action, me walking away helping a customer. I'll look back on this and find out. So anyway, because I'm not training my client, I don't have to rush into my workout. And the funny thing is, I used the word procrastination before. It really is true, because I'm not eager to begin the workout, but once I begin it, I'm fine. And I have to condition my brain again to realize that I love working out. It's the time before it that I don't love. So if I just wake up, don't have my coffee, go straight into the workout, and then eat my breakfast later, I was eating it before, and that just helped contribute to the procrastination. Maybe that's the way to go, because I enjoy working out. In a way, I'm just a little bit disappointed when I'm done, because now I don't have anything to do. I look forward to it so much, and then when it comes to an end, and then there's always tomorrow, unless it's Friday, then I have to wait till Monday, unless I missed a workout. Just a reminder, I was doing 6 days a week with the resistance band, one body part a day, breaking up biceps and triceps into 2 separate days. Now with the free weights, I'm doing 5 days a week, and instead of doing biceps and triceps separately, I'm doing them together as one arm workout. So that gives me Saturday and Sunday without having to lift. I could always do abs or calves during one or both of those, abs, calves, forearms, one or both of those days, and it would help. But the beauty of it is that if something comes up in my life where I can't work out on a particular day, I can move everything up a day or even 2 days if I have to. I don't really want to do 2 days. And the main reason for that is because arms is my last day, triceps, and then the very next day of the following week is chest. So doing triceps at the chest back-to-back days isn't preferable for me. But if I do it on Friday, then I have 2 days for my triceps to recover. And that's important because my triceps lately, for the last maybe 3 months, I don't want to say I'm feeling a pain in my triceps, but I am feeling an awareness. I feel like I'm pumped at all times. My triceps feel like I just finished exercising at all times. If it were one tricep, I would say it's an injury, but because it's both, I don't think that's the case. Maybe I'm going through a growth spurt. I don't know. So anyway, life does get in the way sometimes. 2 weeks ago, I was sick a couple days, so I had to push everything back a day. And then last week, what did I have to do? We went on a family trip, so I had to push everything up. So it is good to take the days off for a variety of reasons. And of course, the muscles need to recover. So anyway, today's workout, cut to the chase. I preset everything, so it was ready to go once I got into the gym. When I say gym, I mean the room in my house with the weights, my home gym, but I just call it gym. So that was preset the night before. Okay, I'm back. I'm using my wife's hotspot, and like once an hour her data turns off. I don't know if she has it set on some kind of timer or it's just inherent with her phone. When I use my phone for the hotspot, that doesn't happen, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on. Anyway, so everything was preset, and I told you in another video about the changes that I made, where instead of doing all of my presses first, flat press, incline, decline, and then my 3 fly movements, that required way too much setup, took up way too much time, over 2 hours to work out. So now I just do the flat move, the flat press, followed by the flat fly, the incline press, followed by the incline fly, the decline press, you get it. And that cut off over an hour. Today I straggled, no, I don't think that's the word, but I took my time in between sets, and it was still almost an hour shorter, but I definitely did not make the most efficient use out of my time. There was a lot of things going on. Procrastination, that's the word of the day, I guess. So I got those 4 sets done on the flat bench press, then I went straight into the flat fly with the resistance bands, and then I had to set up for the incline, so I had to take the bar. First I had to take all the weight off the bar on each side, one side at a time, otherwise it's going to hit you. And then take the bar off, move the bench to the right position, put the bar back on, load on the weight. So you can see having to do that 6 times in a workout can be a problem. I've pretty much cut it down to 3. So I did get my my reps in like I was supposed to. I moved up in weight, 10 pounds heavier than I did last week. It's still significantly lighter than what I did at the gym, almost 100 pounds lighter. But I don't know how accurate that is. I assume my bar weighs 25 pounds because that's what people told me. And I've just been too lazy, let's be honest, to determine the weight for myself. What I need to do is step on a scale, get the weight, step on the scale holding the bar immediately thereafter, and subtract the difference. That's part of it. The other part is that when I did do the bench presses in the gym, I have to admit my range of motion wasn't good at all. I mean, I wasn't even going all the way down. Part of it was ego, but part of it is a lingering shoulder injury that I let. It used to bother me, and I use it as an excuse for not having to do the full movement. So now I am going all the way down, just touching my chest with the bar, not bouncing it off like I see some people do, but getting a full range of motion. And before, 8 reps would probably be the most that I got out of my lightest weight, working down to 2 to 3 reps. Now I'm starting the 20 reps, working my way down to 10. So I'm getting a better range of motion, and I'm getting at least double the reps. So I think that kind of makes up for not getting as much weight. But I'm adding on 10 pounds a week. So, in another 7 or 8 weeks, I'll be back to where I was. And then with the flies, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I did it from the door for the last 10 weeks. So when I switched to free weights, I wanted to do it with the bench. I don't have dumbbells. I am accepting donations. But I have my standard pair I was using, and it was just too much slack. Wasn't feeling anything. I have a shorter pair of resistance bands that I never thought I would use, but I decided to use them for this. This is why I don't throw things away. And it was better, but it was still a little bit slack, so I would wrap it around my hands, or even just hold it on the bands itself to increase the resistance. So I did all of that. Decline press, jumping all the way towards the end. Last week when I did it on my top weight, I got 8 reps. But like I just told you before, I'm finishing off with 10. So rather than raise the weights this time, I went through the same weights but made sure I hit the 10 this time. Next week I'll go up. I don't know about you, but I almost think that I could press more from an incline position than a flat position. What about you? I used to think that with decline, but now I'm having trouble with it. But the incline seems to be my strength right now. I've seen many videos that say don't do decline exercises. But because of my limited equipment, I really have to do something, or else I'm not going to get enough sets in for my chest. But they say that it involves the triceps and shoulders too much. It's a limited range of motion. It's just hard getting in and out of the bench from that decline position. And for those of you who are wrestlers, when you're going down, it's like you're going to take a German suplex. You got to plant your hand here, so in case you hit your head on the bar, which I do every set. And then coming up, I got to kind of kick with my leg and do a quick power sit-up, which I'm often off balance for. Or I have to roll off the bench, which is kind of humiliating. But yeah, I'm definitely making good progress. I am consistent, but I need to be more motivated in the morning. Just go straight into the gym and not worry about anything. That's something I have to work on. But that's the thing, and now here comes the commercial part. Many of you know I'm a personal trainer. I do online training, virtual training. I only have a few clients right now because of injuries, because of the pandemic, because of other things. But I'm not the trainer you're going to find who's NIFBB competitive. I have a belly. And I'm not going to lie about it. I'm working on it. I'm trying to, but all kinds of things are in the way, and I don't want to list my excuses. But my point is that as a trainer, I'm going through it with you. I'm not some musclehead who's just screaming at you. I've been where you are. In some ways, I still am where you are. So I'll give you an honest workout. Not the entire session is not dominated by exercise talk. I keep things on a friendly basis, informational, entertaining, but supportive. And I'll point out the mistakes, but at the same time, I want you to enjoy your time with me. So that's about all I can say about today's workout. I've already told you about the fitness network. I've reached out to the Filipino wrestling group again. Still waiting for the final decision. Sales of supplements have gone up 50% since last month, but keep in mind that they were the lowest they've ever been the previous month. 25 sales in 30 days. Now I have like 55 sales, so that's pretty good. But it doesn't equal to the pre-pandemic days where I was having 120, 130 sales a month. My highest was almost 150. But I'm going to take it. To go from 25 to 55 is a good step. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's how businesses are, and it'll come back." I don't think it'll ever reach that level again, and that is because of this pandemic. So many expats have left China, which is the base of my business, and they're not going to come back. Especially how difficult the Chinese government made it for them while they were here and then to leave. So who's going to go through all of that to come back again? I wouldn't. So, I'm facing that reality that the business is never going to be the same. I've changed my attitude towards it. I've set up definite hours to dedicate to the business. I've set up personal boundaries with people who fail to communicate with me, people who fail to provide closure. Fool me once, that's my new theory. Because this is not enough to support me as a business, so it's a hobby now. And I'll be damned if I'm going to be bullied and ignored and disrespected for a hobby. And if I've already lost 60 or 70 customers, what's one more customer? So I'm going to do things the way I want to do it. People who appreciate the effort that I put into it are more than welcome and appreciated. But I'm not going to have some kind of smart-ass millennial who thinks he knows more than me bully me around anymore or waste my time. Well, I didn't want to end it on that note, but this isn't scripted, so you get what you get. I'll see you tomorrow.